Thank you for choosing Custom Memorial Programs. We consider it a privilege to serve you. In this short tutorial, I'll give you a quick overview on how to use the online design tool to easily customize your memorial program. After you've selected a product, we'll look at the bifold program, and then you've selected a design from the many themes, simply click on the Select Design button underneath the design that you choose, and you'll be taken to the description page, where you'll click on the Select a Layout and Customize button. This will take you to the Layout page, where you can scroll over the layouts and determine which layout is the best fit for your celebration of life service. Simply click on the Customize button under the layout of your choice. So here you can see your layout and workspace, so take a moment to get familiar with the layout both front and back or outside and inside pages. You can toggle down at the bottom, or you can use the arrows on the workspace. Here on the front side of the program, you can see the preset image frame where you will drag and drop your photo, as well as text boxes where you will add your copy. Before we look at how to add copy, I want to show you how to upload photos so they are ready when you need them. You will want to have a folder on your desktop that contains all the photos you plan on using for your program or other keepsakes. Begin by clicking the Images button in the burgundy area to the left of the workspace. The area where you will upload your photos will appear. Simply open your folder on your desktop containing your photos, highlight the photos that you plan on using, and drag them to the area under the Upload Your Image button. While the images are uploading, we will turn back to work on copy changes. First, click on the Text button in the burgundy area to begin our work. Let's begin by clicking under the text box under Psalm 23. You can see that when you select the text box in the design template, two things appear. First, you will see a text pop-up window with some basic word processing. Also, in the burgundy area to the left, you will see a text library button, which we will cover shortly. Note that you have two options for adding copy. You can either replace the copy directly on the design by just highlighting the copy that's in the text box and typing in new copy, or you can use the workspace to the left of the design. Simply highlight the copy that exists and type in your new copy, and you can see that it automatically populates the text box on the design. If you want to zoom in on the design, you can click on the plus or minus magnifiers up at the top of your workspace, and you can also use the arrows to undo or redo any of your work. Next, I will highlight a couple of features that will help you customize your copy. Let's look again at the Psalm 23 panel. Note that when you select the text box containing the passage, the text library button appears to the left. Let's say you want to replace Psalm 23 with some other passage or song or poem. Simply click on the text library button, and a pop-up window appears containing a library of other poems, verses, and songs. Simply select a category and find the replacement copy that you desire and click the Select button to the right of that copy. In this case, we want to replace Psalm 23 with Amazing Grace. We simply click on the Select button, and now you'll see that the text box is filled with Amazing Grace. Simply fine-tune a bit. In this case, we're going to take the Amazing Grace and copy and paste into the text box at the top, and then take out the colon, remove the extra Amazing Grace out of the box, take out the extra space, and you're good to go. Keep in mind that you can also copy and paste any other poem, verse, or song that you do not find in our library. Now let's move to the inside of the template and take a look at another feature. So you can see that the order of service is in a very standard format, allowing you to simply replace existing copy. But what if you want to make some additional changes to the layout, like making the headlines a larger font? We'll highlight a headline and go over to the basic processing pop-up box and try to change that font to something else and a different size. You can see what happens, because in these pre-done text boxes, all the fonts and all the copy is connected. So if you make a change to one line or even one letter, everything else will change. So we're going to go and undo our changes, take it back to where it was, click on that box, and now we're going to go and at the top of this pop-up box, we're going to click on this little button at the top that says Advanced Formatting. You can see that now the copy from that text box has moved into a special word processing box that will allow you to change individual lines of copy independently. So here we can take the headline welcome message, we can make it a larger font, we can also change it to a different font style, and I'll do that to a couple of headlines just so you can see it. But you would make changes probably to all the headlines. And then once you click change, the changes will appear in your layout. Very simple. Finally, let's take a quick look at how to add photos to your design. Let's go to the front panel and click on the image frame, which is where you're going to place your photo, and then click over on the left on the images icon in the burgundy area. This will show you the photos that you have already uploaded. It may take a moment to refresh. Simply select an image and drag it over to your image frame, and you can see that the photo automatically uploads. Now you can make adjustments using the pop-up window to the right, repositioning the photo. It's as simple as that. If you want to try a different photo, simply drag the new photo over the old, and again, make your adjustments. Get a little bigger, reposition it. There you go. If you're all done with your changes, you simply click on the preview button up here on the right, and you'll get to review your work. Well, there's your quick overview, but always feel free to call and speak to our customer care specialist if you need any help. Again, thank you for choosing Custom Memorial Programs.